Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And today we are here in front of my couple coconut trees that got chopped down. Well, actually, I try to have them cleansed, and the guy that cleansed them actually did too much of a hard cleanse, and when it rained and had a heavy wind, one day I came by here and one of them was knocked over. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? The next day I come back, the next one is knocked over. So I'm thinking somebody's up here playing with my farm, like somebody messing with my... And then I talked to one of the guys who work with me, and I was like, can you go up front and tell me what you think? Was that chopped down? He was like, nah, the guy that came and pruned the trees, he did it too hard, so on and so forth. But, you know, essentially, look at what we got behind us. Look at that. Can y'all see that right there? Look at this right here. Can y'all see this? This is what I mean when I'm speaking about abundance. I'm on day 8 of a cleanse. I'll be raw vegan for a while. I'll be alkaline vegan. I'll be juice cleansing. I'll be water cleansing. I'll be doing all kinds of cleanses. As you can see, those 2 coconut palms behind us. We had those 2 trimmed as well. Those are the actual, the dwarf ones. Not to mention, I forgot to tell y'all that I'm completely off grid. Bald hair, don't care. Solar power on top of the roof. We also have a well where our water comes from. We also have rain catchment system, so we have the guards on side our house that leads to our 600 gallon water cistern, so we collect our rainwater as well. It's just an abundance over here, so it feels so good to be able to be on a cleanse and also eat coconuts from the land, grab bananas from the land, plantain from the land if needed. And also we have this amazing, incredible Malay apple tree. I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm gonna give it to y'all just like this. Gotta be careful because sometimes you really can't see certain animals, and I ain't trying to be one of the victims, if you understand what I'm saying. Sorry about that. But over here, we have the Malay apple. This is the Malay apple. So the Malay apple has these bright red apples. If I can pick one up for you guys right here and show you. They have these bright red apples right here. The best, you know. So we have the ability to not have a food bill out here. This is a Malay apple tree, M-A-L-A-Y, Malay apple tree. Incredible. You'll find these in the tropics pretty much. You won't really find a regular apple like you find in the States here because the weather is too hot, too much sun, and those type of trees need to be in a little bit cooler climates. This is a Sincoya tree, S-I-N-C-U-Y-A, Sincoya. It's like a tree that, it has a fruit that produces this. It's like the spikes on the outside. I've never had it before. I have never seen them growing here yet, but we possibly have some in a couple years. See that tree right there that's leaning over? That is a cashew fruit tree. Never had the cashew right off the tree. That's not on Dr. Sabi's list, but you know, they say different cashews are okay, not the cashews that they sell into the stores in the United States. Those are compromised super bad. This tree over here is a mango tree just behind that one there. That's a mango tree just behind the Malay apple. And just behind the mango tree, we have a coconut palm right there. And then over here to behind me, we have another mango tree. We are just in abundance. And over here, we have the ricotta tree. That one right there. That's the ricotta. You got that. It's about 4 ricotta trees. And that produces like a red dye that a lot of people use for cooking. But it's a process that goes along with that. And you know, if you want to make some money doing that kind of stuff, you can get involved. Behind us, look, I can go on and on and on about what we got on this property, but what I'm going to say is now is the time for everybody to go buy some land. There's a lot of distractions. You got Charlie Kirk death. You got the wars over in Ukraine. You got the girl getting stabbed on the bus. It's a whole lot of things going on. For whatever reason, they're highlighting it. While you are wasting your time by not going to the sheriff's sale, by not going to your local county and asking for over-the-counter tax deeds. Over-the-counter tax deeds. So you can get yourself some land for cheap without a mortgage. If you can't afford it in your county, whether you're in Manhattan or you're in LA County, go somewhere else. Try another state. You don't always have to be stuck in the state that you're in to invest. Get the property now, and then 3 or 4 years from now, when you really need it, you'll be able to save up all your money from now until then, take all your belongings, and go and have a property that's yours. That all you have to do is pay your property tax. And if you know how to work the law, you may get out of that. But I'm not here to tell you how to do that because I don't even know how to do it. I just know it's possible. The thing about what we got going on here is we have no mortgage. Our property taxes are probably about $18 a year. And we have an abundance of fruit trees. We have over 20 coconut palms that's already mature. We have 50 mango trees in the back. We have several mango trees up here, right? This isn't a game to me. This is real life. And when I see that people are trying to control my life, that forces me to get in tune with what I need to do and start initiating action, because there's no way. Let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever been tested? Well, I shouldn't go that direction. I'll say this. COVID was the thing that woke me up to a space to where I knew that I wasn't in control of my destiny the way it was at the time. I was still stuck in the matrix. I'm still stuck in having to pay a bill. I'm still stuck in having to stand 6 feet apart at the grocery line when they shut stuff down. So the question is, when they shut things down again, because they will, that was a test for whatever else is coming. When they shut things down again, will you be still stuck in those 6 feet lines? Because I won't. I'll be stuck right here with coconuts falling off the tree, with mangoes falling off the tree, breadfruit falling off the tree, sequoia. I'll be right here. Garden lush, because I learned from the mistakes. I learned from my stagnation in 2020. I learned that there was no way that I would allow this to happen again, to where I was letting the government, the state, or anybody else tell me when I went or when I couldn't go to the store, or if I could or I couldn't go hiking or come outside. I mean, that's ridiculous to be in a country that they say we're in a free country and you can't even go outside because of some, look, the mosquitoes are bad out here. But to be stuck in a house or at your property, especially if you're in a major city. I was luckily in a position where we were in a house out in the desert. We would go back to the city whenever we needed, and we would to check mail or whatever, and go back to the desert because it was messy. George Floyd things happened. LA was messy. But here, look, you can smell the Malay apples just as they, you know how you have bad fruit and that's what it smells like over here. But here, it's just like, I don't have to worry about that. And no, I didn't go to the auction and buy this property. I just left the country. I went to go to another country, figured it out that way. Yeah, I could have bought in the United States, but I've been to I got racially profiled last year, and I'm just like, man, you know what? I'm done with this for now. Not that chased me away. I was already on my way out the door. I just realized that I had enough. I'm not dealing with no white police pulling me over, pulling everything out of my car. Juicer, blender, law books. Like, it's ridiculous. All my suitcases that come here. And I had nothing in the car. 15 years ago, they might have got me. Now, look, I'm from Miami going to New York. And they talking about I fit the description. Fit the description of what? And guess what? They go through that car. It's 90 degrees, June 19th. To find nothing. So my worst fear was they was going to plant something on me. Because I've had it happen before when I was in jail where the COs planted something on me in there. Believe it or not. I ain't got no reason to lie now. They definitely planted something on me in there. So out here, when that happened, I'm like, man, these people really going to throw something on me, because for nothing to be in the car, they're going to feel a little embarrassed to call 3 other police and a dog, 2 other police and a dog. It was over with. So I came in, I got my shit together. I said, I got to get out of here. There's no way I'm going to allow my life to continue to be ran by the United States government in the fashion that I was allowing it to be ran. Absolutely not. I don't want to sit and say the United States government because I'm an entrepreneur. I've been making my own money for a while. Look at these coconuts. It's going to come through in abundance. Look at this shoot right here. Woo! Good Lord. And then you look back here. Woo! Good Lord. And then you look over here. Woo! Back there, that's another coconut. Right here, here's another coconut. Let me give you a hug, baby. Yum. Uh-huh. Yes. And then we come over here, right? Excuse me. I need to edit that out. Look up here. Look up here. Look up there, family. Can I show y'all that? That's a coconut. Those are coconuts up there, little baby ones. But nevertheless, look at this fruit tree right here. We in front of the star fruit. The lovely star fruit right here. This one here is taking off. Yes, that's the star fruit. And this is the lovely craboo. 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 This one here. This is the craboo. This one here, my fault. Yeah. All of this down here, those are coconuts that we're going to plant tomorrow. Around the line the driveway. Every 10 feet, we're going to put coconuts to line the driveway. This burn pile right here will not get burned right here because that will destroy my star fruit. And I don't want that to happen. But in the meantime, man, listen, man. I hope y'all are able to get some motivation from this because I'm not coming on here for nothing. I'm coming on here to spread awareness, to let y'all know that these rappers is leading y'all down that these rappers are leading y'all down a path to destruction. Celebrities are leading you down a path to destruction. And I'm saying they are, but it's actually you because they are not putting a gun to your head and making you watch them. You're waking up every day, jumping on social media, keeping up with the Joneses, right? So this is where we're going to stop because I'm getting ready to go back home in my house that's ran by solar, right? No electricity bill every month. No water bill every month. Pretty soon, no food bill every month or week. And then definitely no mortgage bill every month. So I'm tapped out of the matrix, man. This is it. I'm in control of my own destiny. You got the power. Nobody else does. And you need to take control of your life right now. The time is now. It's nobody else's fault. Point the finger back at you when you're pointing that way. Because guess what? You are the man. You are the woman. Act like it. 1.